Hello guys, welcome back to Europa Barbarorum, playing with Romans, Rome. Now, the problem is that we're gonna experience a crash, a CDD here, because a rebellion at the end of the next turn, but I cannot change it. So I'm just gonna go forward the game. Now, if we're gonna experience the CDD here, then we're gonna have to use a little bit of our cheats to get through it, because there is no other way that we can go through this campaign, so this is the only way. So let's just go on with the game and see what's gonna happen next. So now CDD will happen. No, it didn't. Now I am very shocked because I just said that the CDD will is gonna happen. Now anyway, let's go on and let's see what we're gonna do next. It seems that our enemies have decided to defend Cide. We're just gonna wait there anyway. And that's the end of the... Oh, 81,000 now, that's what I'm talking about. So we have a writing in Tide. It was something to expect. Now, unfortunately, taxes is still extremely low, so we just cannot change it. We just cannot change it right now. Let's see if we can merge this. Yeah, we can merge them. We have also lost. The question is, what can we build now to increase the public order a little bit? Perhaps this one here. This is going to bring some public order, but it's going to take some time. Now, this one can also be a good thing. Yeah, this would just take 4 turns or 6 turns or something. Population is also big. Tax rate is extremely low. Now, what can we do? I'm just gonna go on with the next. And if it's not gonna work, then I'm gonna have to give this guy here some command traits. Because frankly, I don't even know what to do. I mean, the unrest is huge. Culture pantheon is the capital. Corruption is also insane. And this general is a retard. He doesn't do anything. Of course, there is another possibility to recruit a new general. So yeah, let's just do it. Maybe this one is going to be better. There's a poor tactician. He's just agitated. Look at him. Wait a minute. Because +1 to our arrest. Perhaps if we're going to make him out, maybe... Yeah, it's going to be better. Look at him. This is pathetic. Whatever, let's just leave it like that and recruit a new general. Maybe it's going to be better next time. Who knows? Should we repair something? No. Let's build this, first of all, this shrine to Mars, whatever. Okay, and now let's go on with the campaign. Let's see, in Rome, we have recruited, and we're still recruiting a lot of people. We have a population of 3%, and we already have 31,000. And a huge income, which is going to increase the trade and admin. Admin, which is a guy 60 years old, family member, followed by this guy, Tiberius Sabinus. Whatever, we'll see. Also, Squalor is big in Rome, if I'm not wrong, although we have this Proconsul's Palace. A bit strange, but whatever. Awesome, Curia. Okay, wait a minute, what else do we have? So, trade seems to be good here in Italy, and since we have very good income almost everywhere. So let's see what else did we recruit here. So we recruited General Mytilene, they're gonna get out. 30 years old, that's really good. Okay, we're gonna form an army there. Okay, then in Thai we have this general that is actually very stupid. And then we're gonna have in Syracuse retrained a fleet. It's also a good job. Now, yeah, let's get him here, and then we should change this. Bring this guy right here. Carthadas, which train this fleet. And then we have another fleet to retrain. This one, unfortunately, we're not able to get in here just yet. Just gonna have to wait a little bit more. Here we got this family member, Tiberius Silus, which is a very good guy, 41 years old, has a lot of traits and stuff like that. So, construction report in Rome have built this Proconsul's Palace, whatever. Population growth is still insane, although Squalor is also big in health. Armed forces 600 denarii, and salaries for our generals and agents 605. So expensive. Okay, let's see what else. We built in Velika. Wait a minute. It's right here. I'm gonna build this. I think not much. We're just gonna build it later. In Byzantium, in Tide, in Ankara. Oh, in Ankara, we're still having some problems. Let's just try to improve the situation. And Bohorius as well. We're just gonna build. First of all, let's do this. And train everything we've got here. Okay, and this thing has been repaired, and many other things have been repaired, and Bohors and so on. So, a family member has died in Bagakos. I think this is gonna be problematic. Because, first of all, we're gonna have to reduce tax rate. Let's just recruit some more troops here. And if we're gonna build this, but I'm gonna build anyway, essentially we can recruit only and only, although this is Romanized province, this type of slingers, isotate, whatever. And now we have this general 60 Julius, 25 years old, hopefully he's gonna do a good job. What else do we have here? Family member, light sleeper, interloper, good tactician, Knel Sua, Curtain, interloper, supervisor, Carnifex, treasurer, Decimus Tudidanus in Attica. So now we're gonna have more trading covering taxes, and the public order is also a little bit strange. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna have a rebellion next time. Now let's get back. So here, there's nothing we can do. Just gonna wait. I just want to train these guys here. So just send them to Velika. Although he will also be able to recruit you very militants. Whatever. We'll see about that. Now this town is not gonna be expanded very furthermore because you're gonna have first to destroy this, but we're gonna leave this first of all. And if you're gonna have problems, you're gonna destroy yourself. But not now. Okay, this is just gonna stay there for the time being. Now here we're gonna also have to build something. And oh, we have a channel. This is strange. Now let's get him on. Oh yes, now it's much better. We're not gonna trade it. Let's just build these roads, and we have a free general here, or family member that is also very corrupt, 35 years old. Imposter, interloper actually, 30%, whatever. We're gonna get a new army with this guy, and we're gonna send him into Northern Africa right away. So we just do this already. Just set this up here. Having anyway big tax rates. As well as from here. Although there are only 4 troops, I have to say. But we're just gonna recruit some more. Also take some mercenaries maybe. But we're not gonna take them just yet. We're just gonna go with this army, and we're gonna try to take this Carthaginian town of Vixus, which is very undefended. We're gonna take the Carthaginians by surprise. This is exactly what I want. And yeah, that's first of all. Send our spy here. Oh, they have 2 towns. This is very interesting. Now this guy cannot move just there. Then let him stay there. So they have very 2 poor troops here. Here they are also very poor troops. Will be of course very interesting to send 2 armies, but unfortunately we have only this one here. Or maybe, who knows, maybe we're gonna send them forward. I will see, recruit some mercenaries or something like that. So they have another army here with a lot of archers, but they're very poor. We're just gonna have to make our way here. We could of course, yeah, let's take this guys. Oh, they have down 18 of our troops. No, this is very strange, I have to say. We're just gonna go towards their capital with this army, because I think this is a pretty good army. It's enough to do so. Great stuff there. Right, this is what I got here. He also have a huge army, but first of all we will stay here, and then we're gonna send it later far away. Then I should also think of taking a ton of money. Wait a minute, what do we have here? It's okay. Let's just do some more troops. Then let's build this thing here. Okay, like I said, we're gonna have to take the money. I'm not sure how. First of all, we're gonna need a new general, and we don't have a new general just yet. We're gonna have to wait. Tax rates are being increased there. These guys will move forward. We have a Carthaginian fleet here, which is a huge fleet. I'm not sure how we're gonna bring this down. This guy has arrived, or will arrive in Rome. He's 70 years old. He's only 60. They're very old man in Rome. They're old generals. Okay, and then here everything seems to be okay. Actually, we have a few more troops here. So we can make up a new army. Why not? And send it. Actually, we can send it furthermore into this direction, so let's already send them out. This is a poor army, but it's still okay. Now, let's see, we still have very good troops here. We have generals all over the place, which is the most important thing. Now let's get back to... Wait a minute, we can build something. This is... Unfortunately, only expensive stuff. Let's build this market anyway. So perhaps we'll increase the trade a little bit. Actually, very, very low. Public order is huge. Population is growing. It's good. Is this here? Mount Gargano and the Ghostly Forest. Homeland region for the Romans. This one I think cannot be destroyed. You have here Polybian reforms. That's good. 2170. Okay, good. Then we have some rebels here, but they're completely unimportant. I'm not sure actually why this town is so poor here. Our forces. Okay, what? Strange. Yeah, we can also put up a new army. Actually, I think I gotta do it because we gotta have to send some troops anyway. Let's get it to Serdike because I also like to take some troops out of it. Although unfortunately... Oh yes, actually we can recruit some Trajan troops. And that will be all. What is this here? Lively Romanized province. Right. This is okay actually. Yeah, really have enough troops here. If I remember. Okay, now we got this guys that... Wait a minute, we have a problem here now. I said we should send them right there. They will arrive anytime soon. Actually, let's bring them right.
Forward!
So, all the troops. Perfect. Now, there's a full army that will arrive at soon. And then second of all, what do we have here? High tax rate. Huge price reduction in almost everything. Let's build as much as possible. Right. And we got this general. Let's take some troops out. And let's send this guy forward. I would say right there in the north.
Onwards! No more moves, sir! Sir! Move out!
Sardis seems to be a very good town here. I'm not sure whether to take some troops out of here, maybe not. Oh, we also have a small army here that is completely unimportant actually. I'll just send it first of all here. Oh, we can already recruit some troops here, that's good. Build this thing here. Also send it out of the country, that would be no problem at all. It's anyway a pretty big important town. Alright, this one is gonna resist 4 turns. Now once they're gonna leave, we gotta attack it, otherwise can't.
Orders!
Just gonna take that. this army is too good. Right, and I think I will need another spy here, maybe. Yeah, there's another spy here, if possible. But it's not possible. Oh, take a look what troops we can recruit here. This is interesting already. And we're gonna be able to recruit even more troops here. More Cardian warband, stuff like that. Population is good. We have this hillman, we have this Eastern Light Cavalry, which is a very poor one, but let's just have a unit of it. Because it's not gonna harm at all. Yeah, wait a minute, can we send... Yeah, let's send these guys right there. Gonna recruit our Eastern units right there. Okay, and like I said, I just wanted to send my troops furthermore. Right, we're all in their territory, so most probably will attack this army. Yeah, they still have a lot of troops. I'm trying to take Xenopolis troops here.
Orders, General.
Unfortunately, I can't take no mercenaries. And here, yeah, let's build this after that. Although, wait a minute, now we have pretty decent troops here. Although if the Syracuse will attack, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I mean, take a look at these guys here. They cost 2,000 to recruit. They have 22 defense and attack 20. Yeah, it's formidable. And the problem is with the Syracuse are recruiting only this. Now let's see again, which are the enemies. Looks like it's probably Myri and Palau. So it's not easy for them. Right, so I guess that's it for the time being. In Bergamo we could build something. Let's put something to increase the population a little bit. We should also try to invade Rodos with one beautiful big army. Because you don't have too many troops. Easy. Of course, we're gonna need a fleet for that. Let's see if we can recruit. Right. Let's do this. And then, let's see where we have problems. Public order. Almost everywhere, unfortunately, but there's not much we can do. Oh, here too. Let's build this thing here first. And that was it. There's another big building in Italy, right, in Armenia. Here we have actually everything we need. We're still growing. Let's build these big walls here, first of all.
Orders.
Yeah, this guy's trained. Don't think so, but whatever. Okay, can we build something else here? 22,000 denarii left. Another building can be constructed. Yes, it can. Okay, good. And since that's it, now we're gonna have to go on and we might experience a crash. If this is gonna happen, then yeah, it's gonna be difficult. It means that I'm gonna have to give this guy some traits in order to increase the outcome. So, let's go on with the game, see what's gonna happen next. No, there was no crash. Now this is strange, but thank God. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, yes. Now I'm gonna have to save it before we're gonna fight these guys. So let's see what we got here. Oh man, this is a big army. What do they have here? They have this unit of Pontic elite phalanx. This is gonna be very problematic. And some native phalanx. The rest of them are just some old troops. And they have a general here that is... It's actually the faction here, 23 years old, and it's already having billions of traits and skills. He's also having a huge cavalry here. I wonder, 61. Man, this is gonna be very difficult. That's why it's 1-to-1 ratio. And so they have 1,800 and we have 400 men more. Or actually 300 men more or something like that. So we should be able to defeat them, frankly. We could, I think, if I would like, I think I could also, after this battle, if we're gonna win this battle, I could directly besiege their capital. It would be risky, of course, but could work.
Our enemies await. It would be.
So, I'm gonna face them directly. I don't care with what they will attack, how they will attack, and so on. I really don't care because we're gonna have a lot of reinforcements anyway. Also, there's really poor troops here. Okay, that's enough. So let's just wait for them to arrive. They have indeed billions of troops. This is a huge Pontic army, but we're gonna receive our reinforcement right now. Most probably they will attack us. But like I said, it's not bothered at all. We have a pretty good amount of hoplites here. These Anatolian Kilmen are already taking some casualties here. And it seems that our allies are already there, which is very good news. Their Hellenic archers and some of the other guys are also on their way, although they are still very far away. Not sure what's gonna happen. I think they will purely simply attack us. Their Anatolian hillmen, this Pontus army. So Kurdistan are doing a great job. Here come our allies, hopefully not with their captain. Actually with their captain, who is already tired. And our other allies are very far away, unfortunately. They're just about to attack. Let's break these troops. Oh, they're trying to attack us from behind. No, we're gonna have a problem here. We're gonna have a huge problem here. They have encircled us somehow. This is their general. Important to send them here. And their kinsman is doing a great job. And this is what our general is doing. I think he should bring these guys down. 78. No, it was useless. These guys are taking. Unbelievable. These guys are taking incredible casualties. I wonder how. Oh, this is the Pontic heavy cavalry. Now my armies are almost brought down, and I'm not sure where these guys are. These guys are taking incredible casualties. They're charging this general. Well, our allies doing? They are very far away, unfortunately. I cannot deal with their entire army. The good point is that their general has lost a lot of troops, actually, and basically but they are still fighting over this quick hoplites. Because their general has so many traits and stuff like that, as well as fighting so courageous. Napoleon Hillman. 15. We're just gonna have to wait a little bit. Attack perhaps later. I think this is already, yeah, this is becoming dangerous. I'm gonna have to retreat. The general is, I think, anyway, gone. Come on, you idiot, move out. No, he's still there fighting, but he's retreating now with 3 men. He's just about to fall, and he's gonna definitely fall. 5% of that kid. Unfortunately, all of my armies are retreating. Now we got these guys here. Let's see. I'm not sure what to attack actually. Stop there. Yeah, almost all of our troops are retreating now. Try to take his general, although I don't think it's gonna work basically. But we'll just see, maybe it will work. Yeah, his general will definitely fall very soon. The problem is that he's gonna, you know, oh boy, he just fell. Megabizos Herakleotes. Now we are saved. Now I'm just gonna put these guys together and let the computer do whatever he wants, because I really don't have time in the will to take care of these boys here. And I'm sure the computer can do a great job by himself. So what do we have? Almost all of our men are just back. Trying to take one general with their pointed heavy troops. The situation is still balanced, alright. And unfortunately, this guy's, well, he's not yet tired, but I think he's going to be wounded. So let's give a charge there. First of all, that's what's going to happen. Into this heroic experiment. Oh yes, they are broken. Now that their general is dead, now they will perhaps completely flee their entire armies. Okay, guys, wait a minute. Let's just don't. They still have this unit of native friends, whatever. Ponti Kelly troops, whatever. So let's see. How many won? It's also alive. So I think they are just done. Yeah, let's just go after those guys. I'd like to give another beautiful charge. In order to do this, first of all, let's chase these guys. I need to bring them down. We really need to bring them down, actually. Okay, wait a minute. Let's take right there. Whatever. So this is a native phalanx unit. Yeah, let's give a charge. I think they will retreat anyway. Oh, they are fleeing. So the guys that lost 69% is not too much, of course. And their elite phalanx are also fled. I want to chase this unit before we gonna end the battle. Okay, is there anyone left fighting? Or what is going on now? They are just retreating. It was a nice victory, but I have lost a lot of troops here because I faced them directly at the beginning of the battle. Doesn't matter, it's just fun. I should try to chase them even more. It's open. So they still have 500 men, unfortunately. It's unbelievable. And we have lost a lot, really a lot. Although I think I'm gonna just take some mercenaries here in order to complete the army and take the town of Sino. Hopefully we're gonna take it, and I think we will. Shouldn't be a problem. I think they have like 3 or maximum 4 troops inside. Except for the fact that they will reinforce it. But if they will reinforce it, then perhaps we're just gonna take them at their capital. So, let's see what they're gonna do. Oh, they are still attacking with everything they got. Well, we can accept, of course. It's gonna be only that. I just wanna save it first. 2 new armies. They are heavy troops, heavy pony troops, although I just have the feeling that opponents have only these 2 small towns left now. Their capital and the town of Sinope is going to be taken anyway. Start deployment. Start battle. Okay, so let's see what they will do. First of all, let's organize our troops a little bit. That's okay. What do they actually have here? It's Cappadocian medium cavalry, only the elite phalanx. Oh yeah, they have really heavy infantry right there in front of us, so we're just gonna wait for them to arrive. And there are just a few more troops very far away. We have our allies, also very far away. And this is also just gonna have to face them alone, and we will do it. Doesn't matter. This is not a general. So let's see. Just gonna have to capture them and defeat his general. This is gonna be the most important thing, because I don't really... Oh yes, that was easy. That was very easy. Now they have another cavalry. It's just... Wait. Let's take this point of cavalry. Guys, I just told you to come back. Okay, another guy is retreating. Let's go after them. Trying to do another attack. And their general is back. Let's just take them directly, actually. These guys can also come back, for sure. Now, the other cavalry will come back. They're already back. And deal with them completely. Yes, I think that was it. Let's finish these guys here. Not even sure what they have left. Actually, nothing. They have nothing left. Fortunately, they have finished our guys. Unbelievable. So the general, I think, is not going to come back anytime soon. These guys also don't know in which direction to take it. These guys are down. And they have that cavalry left. They're trying to attack our allies, whenever they are done. Anyway. So their captain is not coming back. This is good. No, we're just gonna wait a little bit. So you should just leave. I think I'm gonna attack their capital because they don't have too many troops inside and we're gonna have a good chance to take them out. Now, time to give a huge offensive on this guy. Encircle them. Completely take them out. Also take them from behind, maybe. And just go there without turn. Okay, now they're gonna be encircled. I don't even know in which direction to go with their phalanxes. This hopper seems to be so dumb. Okay, this is their cavalry now. It has been almost exterminated. Let's get back here and we're gonna get a nice charge. I think this is everything they have left. They have only one small army with just a few units that has been taken care by our allies right now. Yeah, let's give a charge with our general, because our general is very brave anyway. Just I thought. They are being exterminated. Now I'm gonna take their capital because they have no troops left, or minimal troops left in their capital, so it's gonna be extremely easy to take it down. I mentioned that we could also do some more service and stuff like that. Wait a minute, they have something else here. What are these guys? Let's go right there. I'm not sure why our allies are not able to deal with these guys from themselves. This is what I don't understand. It's just some poor hoplites. These guys are very tired. Let's do a charge anyway. Oh yes, this is all. We're also taking huge casualties right now. Our general is incredible, I have to say. I think it's going to take a lot of experience and stuff like that. Captain Megabazos. Isn't they have another unit? No, it's okay, so they are done. We have lost... What do we have lost? Just very few troops, actually. It's very efficient. And this Lukoya have taken more experience, although there's only 2 of them left. So the Pontus are very, very fancy, actually. Oh, actually they have a lot of troops in their capital. I'm not sure whether to attack them, but if I'm not gonna take the chance to attack them now, then it's gonna be bad. We have a suitable husband. Yes, let's accept it. This one. Where is this? In Termon. I think we can take them out. Right. Now, if I'm gonna think very well... Actually, we cannot even move. How can we take their capital? We don't even have enough troops, actually. We have retrained them or something. The only possibility is to move forward. No, I think this was a mistake. Or maybe not. Let's recruit some good troops here. Let's take this, what do we have here? It's extremely expensive. That's right. Mercenary captain. Now this is a very good guy. Here, this old man is even better, I have to say it. And look how much experience this troops have. This is absolutely insane. Most probably is that they will come out and they will attack us again, but I will still go towards, you know, because it's next season, winter is gonna pass out and we're gonna be able to take. See if we still have a rebellion here. Oh yes, unfortunately we do, and unfortunately, not sure what to do. We're just gonna have to wait. 55%. My experience a crash. I still want to take the risk, I don't care. Alright, what do we have here? Major celebrations, Spurious Restus. That's cool. This guy will be sent towards, although he's only 16, will be sent towards Asia Minor to take care of the situation there. Ceasefire for Palava Sauramate. In Rome, a Triarii unit has been recruited, and we're having more and more generals here. I'm not sure what to do with this guy here. Celebrating to receive +3 influence after the Triumphus. And then I can get him out and, with this huge army, get him towards Asia Minor and conquer everything he can there, if he will still survive. So he's celebrating Triumphus. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let him perhaps a few turns or something. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him. What else do we have? In Mytilene we have fleet. I'm not sure what exactly I wanted to do with this fleet. Oh, I think in order to prepare to invade Rhodos, send it right here, but I'm gonna do it next turn. Let's see what else. What other units in Thai, the Celtic vessel king. Yeah, this is training, maybe this will help. Cardagast to be trained. In Taras. Okay, cool, now we can... something else. That is good. Okay, maybe later. So, let's see what else. What's here? Population is technology. Himalaya. Oh my god, look at this 17,000. It's really insane. Infections. It's good. The geographic Servius Crassus. Being in a poem. Decimus Turidanus as well. Carthage. Okay, here. And end of season, it's good. Okay, now let's get back here. So there's nothing I can do. Wait a minute, actually, if I gonna put this guy in, get this guy's out. Oh, 60%. This can also train this guy as well. I mean, why not? Yeah, this is gonna be definitely better, I guess. 60% is better than nothing. Cool.
Imperator, sir.
Just gonna have to wait.
Aye, Captain. Sir, onward.
Gonna make it anyway, but it's just gonna try.
Sir,
This guy's can also.
sir.
It doesn't have enough troops.
General,
This
orders.
is just two of them.
Moves depleted, sir. Orders.
And we might have the chance of taking some. Let's take this mercenaries. Take some mercenaries here. Take the towns of Luxus, Sala.
Imperator.
Very soon. Do we have a spy?
Fleet ready. Yes, Captain.
Also sent. Question is where, because we're only having a lot of spies in Carthage. Let's just send him right there for the time being. And we had another spy that doesn't do anything. He's right here. Oh, there you go, another town here. Perfect. Gurama. We're gonna take this later, of course. First of all, This guy's not moving at all. He's gonna have to stay there. Wait a minute, can he build? Yeah, he can build a fort. Doesn't cost anything. Let's build a fort. Why not? But probably will attack, but whatever. But can make it. This is a very poor spy. Can't see anything. It's such a pathetic spy. Right here, we're having problems, so let's just decrease them. There's an army there. Okay, and then here, there's nothing we can do for the time being. Here, they are blocking us. This is unbelievable. Okay, I mean, whatever. What else do we have here? Yeah, let's increase the public order a little bit more. 35 years old general is doing a great job. Here might have a problem, but not just yet.
Imperator.
Okay, so okay. Now, I have a problem here. We have no governor, of course. Our squatter is huge. Yeah, but it's gonna be better. Yeah, for the problem is that we don't have any governor there. Let's put up a huge building here, or maybe not that huge. Get a lot of good troops from here. I thought this would be very cheap. Actually, let's do some more of them. Let's go study. It's gonna be great.
General.
Now, this guy's... Oh, yeah, general. Actually, the leader. But he's pretty poor. Not worry.
General.
So, yeah, these guys should arrive in here. Unfortunately, we don't have a general. This bay, which we cannot build that wall here, but we're gonna build it very soon. Anyway, the army inside is very cool.
General.
Okay, now Carthage is suddenly becoming extremely profitable. 40,000 trade is huge. Scholar, however, is very big because the population is still growing, stuff like that. It's gonna be a problem a little bit, but we'll manage this, hopefully. And Syracusai, Libero. Okay, now let's get back to Ishamana. What these guys are doing here. Just forgot what I want to do with them. Anyway, we have this guy that's in the northern.
Out of move, sir. Imperator. Forward.
This guy right there. Fortunately, in the winter, the movement is very slow.
General.
And here. So we cannot attack them. The problem is they will definitely attack us. We are anyway ready for this. There are two more mercenaries here. It will be more difficult for Pontus to attack. They gotta attack us again, that's for sure. And here there's also nothing we can do. Here we have these guys. And these guys. Which I'm gonna send them towards Pontus anyway, so I'll just send them right here. Army. This poor army there. Very soon we're gonna recruit a new general there. Okay, good. So we have another fleet here. Okay. That's it. Now let's see. Do we have problems? Viennos. Good. Slightly price reduction here in Nassau and depopulation growth. Question is, what do we have here? We have Manius Nassala in Nassana, Provincia Sicilia. He's the man. Perfect. Stationes Vigilo, 21,000 denarii. We're just gonna leave it the way it is. The problem is that next turn again there is a danger that here we are rebellion, and then that means there will be a crush. We'll see what's gonna happen. There's not much I can do actually. And I'm gonna still try to take the monster out, but for this I'm gonna need one single general. This one I'm gonna need here, try to take Lixus, and then maybe try to take Sala. Now this guy here, I just need to struggle to get Sika, and I'm gonna simply need more generals, more armies. Now that would be a possibility. Get some armies out, such as this troops here for example. That's right. And disembark them in Africa, take some more armies from here, or from here, and so on. Because the Carthaginians are still having only a few towns. They have this town here, and this town here, this one here, and so on. So this is not much what they have left. Should be easy to take them out. Most important, get their capital here. And you can do it. Also, they have very poor wooden palisade. Frankly, shouldn't be a problem for this army.
Imperator.
Second of all, here we should definitely take Sinop.
Imperator. Sir. Orders.
With these armies being poor, but still not that bad.
Orders.
We should just try to unite our forces. And here, that's 3 turns remaining. I think the Carthaginian, the Seleucids will mess up and will attack us here. But it doesn't matter. This is what's left of Macedonia. So we're gonna definitely have to take it.
General. Orders.
Frankly, yeah, they're gonna attack this guy here, which is a poor guy. Actually, it's not that poor, actually. And there will be just this army that is poor, and this army is not that good, actually. This one is very good, for example. There is a family member, 2 family members are here in gold, and there is another one here. Right. Right, so I guess that's it for this time. So thank you very much for watching, guys. And until next time, goodbye.